Tonight, coronavirus shutting down an Iowa kids camp. Leaders are still looking into the scope of the outbreak and what's next. This all happening at the Riverside Bible Camp in Story City. Local 5's Lake and McGee reports.
The first positive COVID-19 case came from a counselor on July 20th. Now they did close down for the rest of this week because they wanted to ensure that the campers and the counselors were all safe. But now the big question is, will they remain closed or will they open? Here at Riverside,
this is the first positive case that we know of out of the pandemic.
The campers that were in the cabin with the positive counselor were all isolated, but more counselors started showing symptoms.
We had a total of 19 out of 98 test positive for the virus over the last 2 weeks.
Have any campers tested positive?
Yeah, we have been notified of some campers from over the last 2 weeks that have tested positive.
15 campers out of 450 are positive. Dow says 80% of the counselors were vaccinated or had COVID at some point in the last 6 months. Staff now preparing to reopen.
We feel, in working with the Department of Public Health, comfortable in opening up again.
He says they planned for a circumstance of staff and campers testing positive since the beginning of the pandemic, saying they were prepared with extra sanitizing, but because of the outbreak.
We are implementing masks for our staff indoors, and when they're in a cabin, we're considering them kind of a family for the week since they're sleeping and doing life together throughout the week.
Meaning no mask required in a cabin, but in other indoor areas, it's required. Now, as you heard, they are reopening, and the first campers are expected to return at the Riverside Lutheran Bible Camp this Sunday. Reporting in Story City, I'm Lake and McGee, Local 5 News, We're Iowa.
Riverside Bible Camp does not require its campers or staff to get the COVID-19 vaccine. Tonight, new information from the CDC about how contagious the Delta variant is. A new internal document from the CDC says there's new evidence showing the Delta variant is as contagious as chickenpox and even more dangerous than other variants. This is new insight into the CDC's big change in mask guidance earlier this week. The document also noting the Delta variant causes infections more contagious than the common flu or cold.